Hey everybody, welcome to Race Day. This is where we bring you to the races with us, get you behind the scenes, introduce you to the riders, uh, show you a bit of race action, and hopefully recruit you as lifelong fans of our team and get to bring you in and give you something to enjoy. So my name's Mike Creed, I'm the director. Here we go. So my name is Michael Creed. I was a professional cyclist for 14 years. I've been on World Tour teams, Division II teams, Division III teams, development teams, national teams. Did my first national championships when I was 10 years old, and I won a national championship every year until I was about 32. Don't have a lot of skills in life, but bike racing happens to be the one that I know quite a bit about. So hopefully I have something to help these guys out with. Aevolo cycling is in its second year. We started small with 10 riders, and this year we've grown to 12. The goal of the program is just to provide this little bit of a bridge for some riders. You know, like when you get into the under 23 ranks, you know, there's always going to be the really natural talents who just can make it no matter what. But there are sometimes where there needs to be a little bit of a gap filler, and that's what we're hoping to do with this team, and provide an environment where riders become educated on and off the bike about what it takes to be a professional cyclist, what it takes to be to take these skills and apply them to all different facets of your life. And on the outset, it seems, you know, kind of grandiose and silly to say it like that, but I really believe that the skills that have helped me with in real life I learned from cycling, and I feel really lucky that I have that, and I want to be able to give that to other people.
My name is Vincent G. I was born and raised in Sacramento, California, now living in Boston, Massachusetts. I am the chief mechanic for the Aevolo professional cycling team. So our Aevolo team, it's purely a development team. A lot of teams at the professional level, when they start out, have some dream of being in the big leagues, riding the Tour de France, the Giro d'Italia, things like that. Our team is purely a development team, and our owner doesn't have the need to be in that level of racing. He feels that there's this hole in cycling that he wants to fill, i.e. the U23 group, where the kids who are juniors going to the elite level don't have a chance, and he's giving these kids a chance.
I never really believed that I would be in charge of something like this. When I retired from professional cycling myself, I directly took over another team running it, and we had a lot of success, and it was I was really blown away and happy with that whole program. When it went away, you know, from some circumstances out of my control, and it left a lot of people with bitter taste in their mouth, I got really sick of cycling in the, you know, in the business sense, and I took a job with the U.S. Olympic Committee running their para program, and I just thought that was like going to be my job now. Like, I have mainly an office job, and this was it, and pro cycling wasn't for me anymore, and I was pretty okay with that. About midway through the year, right before the Rio Olympics, I got a phone call asking me if I wanted to race, you know, direct a team again. I never really paid much attention to it. Kind of didn't reply to some emails, didn't reply to some text messages, because I just figured that, you know, it was the same old old thing, and you have a lot of these people in cycling. But when Steven reached out to me and he came out to my hometown, and he just said everything that I loved about my previous team, that it was small and it wanted to stay small. It wanted to develop and get riders onto bigger teams, because there's this natural inclination when you bat above your weight. You don't necessarily want to let those hitters go. Like it's fun to win races, and the idea of not, so teams, they start to try to grow in line with the talent of the riders. And what happens is riders' talent takes them faster and higher than teams can usually grow. So when Steven told me that this was going to be an under 23 team, and it was going to be about development, and we weren't going to try to, in 5 years be the Tour de France, like some line like this, and that education was mandatory for all the riders on the team and everything like this, like I couldn't believe it. And then I gave him a verbal commitment right there. And the chance to start something completely with your own vision, to have the ability to fix the things that you complain about. Most things in life we don't have direct control over, even though they upset us. We always have this, like, if I was in charge, this is how it should be. This is how management should be run. This is how politics should be run. This is how any of these things. And what gets you so angry and so frustrated is that you understand that nobody's asking your opinion, and nobody ever will. But with Aevolo, with myself, with Vince, with Amanda, we can make the team what we want. The riders too. The riders can make the team what they want.